that atmosphere. What do you got to say about that biggest crowd in school history?
I'm just really thankful for everyone who came out. I mean, it's just an awesome feeling playing behind these people who love us and we love them. And it's just awesome seeing people here because I know there have been 30-degree days where not many people can come out, but above 60 degrees and we got a packed park. It's just nothing better.
You were screaming going to the dugout. What were you screaming? I know you were pumped up.
I think you said something like, we're like that, like, because our team knows we're really good. And, I mean, whether or not other people think it, we think we're the best. And we have that belief in ourselves, and we know it, and we're proving it to ourselves even more.
Is that what this weekend really is? It's an opportunity to prove that you guys really can be top dogs?
In a way, for other people maybe, but, I mean, we know it. And, I mean, it's just another test for us. Every day, every win expires, and we come back with a clean slate. So tomorrow's a brand new day. We're just going to do the same thing over again.
Knowing what your schedule is down the stretch, what can crowds like this do for you guys?
I mean, you can see how it can sway people. Like even on balls and strikes, we got people screaming. It's awesome. Check swing calls. We might get just a little bit of help, and it's just awesome knowing you got a hit and you got people behind you who just love to see it.
Do you think the Sharks are distracting that pitcher during the zone?
I saw him running around. I don't think the pitcher liked it, but I don't know.
You think that was going?
I hit it, and I was like, maybe. And then I saw the outfielder, and I was like, oh, no, it's not. And then I saw it go over, and I was pretty fired up. So.
It was up here, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was throwing hard, and Coach Ammo told me he was going to try and throw it at my chest, up and away over the plate. So I was kind of looking for it. So
That's 19 home runs for you guys in the last 5 games. What is this power surge about?
We've always had this power. It's just the weather warms up, the wind is a little more favorable for us. People say we're a small ball team, but we can do it all. I mean, we can swing for the fences and we can bunt it if we need to. But I mean, tonight it came down to a couple homers and just some big hits like Petrie's big swing and Nicholson's hit by pitch. I mean, getting the bases loaded in the 7th, I think that was huge.
What's it like in a tight game against a team like that puts up such great numbers? I mean, you got to match them, but you're also going to defend.
Yeah, I mean, you got to respect them because I mean they can hit the ball out of the park any second with any of their players. So. I mean, if you get a runner on base, you got to be aware of the threat of the home run. But our pitchers do an amazing job at keeping the ball down and mixing their pitches. So kudos to our pitchers.
You're on a roll. 3 home runs, 2 doubles in the last 2 games. Just what is your mindset? How has that changed as we've got at this point?
Yeah, for sure. Whenever you're going well, you have confidence to the roof, and I'm seeing the ball really well right now. But the biggest thing I think is what Coach Minge preaches all the time is just. At midnight it expires, win, loss, draw, 0 for 4, 4 for 4. It's over at midnight. So for me to keep that same mindset going through each game and just every day is a new day, I think that really helps me.
Nolan said when he hit that homer and going in the dugout, he said, we're like that. Because he said, hey, like we know that we're the better team. We know we're the best. Is that a mentality just contagious?
Yeah, I think that's where it starts for everyone. It's just you have to believe. The belief is the first thing. And if you believe, then you got to show it after that. And I think we've been showing it and we believe it. So I think that's the biggest thing for us is just keeping that belief that we're the best team, we have the best players out there. And if we just play as we always do and we play as a team, it's going to be hard to beat us.
Good to feel the back then of this crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I think they said, close to 7,000, which is, I mean, this is just the regular season. I think we had almost that for the regional championship last year. But just to see all these fans out here and to give them what they really came to see, it's just awesome, and I hope that they keep coming back and keep coming to watch us play.
How does a win like this help you guys gain confidence for the rest of the series?
Yeah, this is the first team that we've played, I think, that's been within the top 10, I think. I don't know if I'm right, but that's a very good team over there. And just to be able to show that you are just as good as them, and we're better since we won this one, but just to know that you're up there with the best is just really fulfilling and really confident. It allows you to just go into every game knowing that you can beat anyone. It doesn't matter what's on their jersey, who's in the other dugout, just having that confidence that you're going to win every game.
Have you ever seen a teammate get out scoring a run quite like Devin did?
I haven't. I mean, I know me and Hag and I were talking, we're like, dang, it's 3-2, Devin's on second. If we get a hit here, we got to score. And we get the hit, and he comes jogging around. We're like, oh, no, what's happening here? I think he caught everyone by surprise. I think the defense was even just watching the ball go by because they're like, what is this guy doing? But, it works. We got to find a way, and he found a way to score, and that's the biggest thing.
A regional-type crowd tonight, a record-setting crowd. Just how awesome is it to see all these fans come out here?
Yeah, that's what I told our guys. there's been so many people. You know, we talked about that with you guys yesterday, but so many people that have gone into making that happen. Years and years, and former players, and I was, so thankful for the Big BN. That was amazing. And you could feel them late in the game. I'm on third base, and I'm like, okay, they're willing something good to happen. I mean, our fans, I really believe that. And give our players credit, they capitalized. But, you know, I thought this was big. You know, we've had big crowds before. I thought, like you mentioned, a regional, but to come out with a win was pretty awesome. So thankful for all these people, and really proud of our players.
Nolan said he was going back to the dugout saying, we're like that, proving that, hey, that they believe that they're the top dogs, they're the best team out here. And that confidence, you feel it, I'm sure, but the guys really feel it.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing I've told you. I've been telling you guys for a long time now. They compete and they have fun, and they have real belief, and they have a real edge and toughness about them. There was nobody in that dugout did not think we were going to win that game. And I give Coach Emmo a lot of credit. He called the guys up in the 7th, got us right offensively, got their minds right, and then we obviously capitalized. But I thought Trey Poozer was fantastic. You know, he gave up the count home run, did not let it bother him. The very next inning, he goes 1-2-3, gives us a chance. He worked around some traffic. And then same thing, was able to minimize. This is a really good offense, and was just able to minimize and give up 1 run. And then I thought his 6th inning, he went 1-2-3. It was phenomenal. And then Travis, I thought, was magnificent. He came in the 7th, and he had I want to say it was an 8 or 9 pitch inning. He had a 8 pitch inning in the 7th, 1-2-3, and just kind of flipped it and allowed our offense to get our big inning, which you guys know that's what we're shooting for. And then Johnny was fantastic. Did not let the walk bother him. Just handled his business like a true champion and a warrior. So overall, what a night.
How did the run that Devin scored to give you guys the lead? Have you ever had a guy come gut one out like that from second base?
Well, first of all, Devin's a warrior. I know you guys know that. But just give Devin and Richie Wells and Miss Kaylee and our training staff a lot of credit, because they just worked that knot out, took care of him, helped him, and man, that guy, he came to my office this morning, and he wanted to play. Let me just tell you the truth. He told me he was playing. That's what happened, okay? He told me he was playing, but I've had that before. You guys know this, but baseball's a sport where, you know, you don't always feel great, especially if you're a positional player and especially if you're a catcher. So, but we even talked about him. Are you going to be able to score? You're going to be able to score. And I'll tell you the truth. The reason why I kept him in is because he was the go-ahead run and not the tying run. It would be different if it was there. So I felt like even if he wasn't going to be able to score, we could have kept him in and we at least had a tie game. And but give that dude a lot of credit, man. He wasn't running fast, but he did. He's smart. He was not allowed to run fast. So, I sent him. Yeah.
Did he give you a look when you did?
No, he was happy, but I was like, I was happy he made it. Okay.
Nick, obviously, if you had lost tonight, your mindset wouldn't have changed. But does it feel important to cash in when you have a crowd like tonight, when you know you're going to lead fans like this down the stretch of this game?
You know, that is a great question. And I just made that exact comment to Tim and Mark about, hey, there's been times where we've had big crowds and we maybe haven't cashed in. And I thought it was so important. I was told tomorrow it's already sold out and they're probably going to have to turn people away. Let that sink in. So thankful. I feel bad for those people. Hopefully I can make it up to them some way. But this was absolutely an opportunity where we needed to cash in, especially in that environment. And I tell you guys, I've told some of you this before, but when we were down at LSU for the Super Regional, we had that rain delay, and Skip Bertman, the legendary Skip Bertman, came up to me and was like, I don't want to mimic his voice because I'm not good at it, but he's like, how'd you do it? And I was like, how'd I do what? He's like, how'd you get that many people? How'd you get over 6,000 people in Kentucky? And I'm like, how did I do it? You see all those national championships up there? I should be asking you how you did it. And we went on to talk about it, but this is good not only for us, for our league, it's good for the state, it's good for the SEC to have an environment in an atmosphere like this, because we needed it. And I really feel like we've earned it.
How does taking game one help you all build momentum for the rest of the series?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Trey got us 6 innings. Travis got us a couple, and Johnny. So we had our roadmap. That's the exact roadmap we wanted to do. and that allows us to. We have all the other guys that we plan on using after that. So you always want to win the first one, but it's a really good team, as you guys know, and we'll have our hands full tomorrow.